The movie begins in a hotel room where we see an old man and a young girl being intimate. We soon learn that the man is an astrophysics professor named Ed, and the girl is his PhD student named Amy. Both are teacher and student, and there is a huge age gap between them, yet they deeply love each other. Ed leaves, promising Amy that he will meet her at his next astrophysics conference. After this, the story shifts to Amy's life. We learn that Amy works as a stuntwoman in movies and TV shows to earn extra money. Her work is very risky, but she enjoys it and has no intention of quitting. Then the movie shows a scene from 6 years earlier. We see Ed talking to Amy on the phone while teaching her astrophysics. Amy slowly falls in love with Ed because she likes the way he speaks and explains things. Ed is already married and has a teenage daughter, yet he still loves Amy. Their relationship continues for a long time without any problems. Suddenly, one day, Ed disappears. Amy tries to call him, but he doesn't answer. Instead, she receives a message from him. Soon after, Amy receives a parcel at her house containing flowers and a DVD. When she plays the DVD, Ed appears in a video and leaves a message for her. He says that he loves her so much that even if he dies, he will come back for her. Amy becomes extremely emotional and confused, unable to understand why Ed sent her such a video. Ed had earlier told Amy about an upcoming string theory conference where he would be present. On the day of the conference, Amy goes there. Before the conference starts, she receives a message telling her to leave and not attend. Amy thinks Ed is joking because everyone has come for the conference, so she ignores the message. When the conference begins, an announcement is made that Professor Ed passed away a week ago, and everyone is asked to pray for him. Hearing this, the ground slips from beneath Amy's feet. She rushes out of the conference hall in shock and tries calling Ed. She receives another message from him saying, "I told you not to attend the conference." Amy becomes extremely tense and starts searching about Ed online. After reading several articles, she confirms that Ed indeed died a week ago. She is shocked and confused. If Ed is dead, then who is sending her messages? Soon, she receives another message asking her to come to Ed's house, which is out of town. Amy goes there and tries to talk to Ed's doctor, but it isn't easy. Ed's daughter recognizes her and says, "You're the same girl who was having an affair with my dad," which makes Amy very uncomfortable. Amy learns more about Ed and meets his lawyer. The lawyer gives her an envelope, saying Ed prepared it before his death and specifically instructed that it be given to her. When Amy returns home and opens the envelope, she finds several boxes and DVDs. In one of the videos, Ed explains everything. He says he was suffering from a serious illness for a long time and knew he was going to die. He didn't tell Amy because he didn't want to hurt her. He recorded all the messages and scheduled them to be sent over time. Ed explains that these messages will keep coming until Amy is ready to move on with her life. Once she types her name and sends it to that number, the messages will stop. He knew Amy loved him deeply and that his death could destroy her life, so he created this entire system to help her move forward. He even recorded educational videos to help her pass her PhD. Despite hearing all this, Amy remains depressed and lost in Ed's memories. She starts taking dangerous stunt assignments again, putting her life at risk. She keeps receiving Ed's messages and begins to feel that he never really left. One day, Amy goes to the same hotel where she and Ed used to meet. She gives a letter to the receptionist, another message from Ed. She also receives a parcel containing Ed's shirt. Wearing his shirt, Amy sleeps in that same room, remembering him. Slowly, she begins to improve and do better in life. Later, Amy receives another message asking her to go to a certain place. She is gifted a house and told to go there. A man takes her to a nearby river and tells her that Ed used to come there often, though he preferred being alone. Amy finally reaches the house, which Ed has gifted to her. It is Ed's birthday that day. Inside the house, she finds a laptop and inserts another DVD. In the video, Ed reminds her that it's his birthday and says the laptop is her gift. He asks her to go to a cafe to celebrate his birthday. He also tells her that once she feels she has truly moved on, she should send her name 11 times to the number. At the cafe, the owner treats Amy warmly, already knowing she would come. Amy learns that Ed spent a lot of his final days there, writing letters and recording videos, many of which are now reaching her. Amy receives another letter where Ed describes seeing a mountain and a river whose reflection reminded him of her face. He tells her she should see it too. After reading this, Amy goes to the river. A woman asks her to sit by the riverbank. As Amy looks at the water, the mountain's reflection forms the image of a girl. Amy becomes happy, realizing that Ed saw her in that reflection. She excitedly starts messaging Ed, but then realizes he isn't really there, which makes her deeply sad. Back at home, Amy finds another parcel with a DVD. In the video, Ed reveals a secret Amy never told him, that her father died in an accident and that she blamed herself for it. Because of this guilt, she distanced herself from her mother. Ed says he knew all this and tells her she should let go of the guilt and reconnect with her mother. Hearing this, Amy becomes angry. She throws the DVD into a bonfire and storms upstairs. Later, she realizes her mistake and pulls the DVD out of the fire, but it is already damaged. In anger, she sends her name 11 times, which stops all messages from Ed. She becomes heartbroken when no messages arrive the next day. Amy repairs the damaged DVD and finally sees the full truth. During the accident, she was driving, escaped the car, but her father remained inside and died. This guilt haunted her. She tries sending Ed's name 11 times to bring the messages back, but it doesn't work. Amy meets Ed's daughter again, expecting hatred, but the daughter explains that Ed loved his children just as much as he loved Amy. Amy then visits the delivery agency, but they tell her there are no more parcels scheduled. She goes to the lawyer, but he refuses to give her future letters, saying Ed strictly ordered that the system must continue as planned. Feeling lost, Amy learns that Ed was interested in a space event called Cabinet. She goes there, where Ed's daughter meets her and gives her a voice recorder Ed left behind. Amy learns from Ed's friend that Ed believed these recordings would keep him alive forever, though the friend didn't fully agree with him. Amy returns to Ed's Paris house, hoping to find letters or a diary. Instead, a boatman gives her a bag Ed once dropped. Inside, Amy finds memory cards containing many videos Ed recorded for her. In these videos, Ed looks very weak and forgetful, yet he kept recording messages for her. Amy breaks down crying. She realizes she must do what Ed wanted, move on with her life. She reconnects with her mother and resumes stunt work, which makes her happy. One day, after a burglary at her house, Amy finds a diary. By rubbing pencil over a blank page, she discovers a hidden message explaining how to restart the messages by sending Ed's name 10 times. Soon, the messages resume, and Amy starts replying with video messages, sharing what she has learned. Amy's mother gives her another letter from Ed asking her to visit the library. There, a video plays in which Ed talks about a dream where young men were following Amy. He realizes she needs to be with someone else and should find a new partner. Amy replies emotionally, saying he should have spent his last days with his family instead of recording videos. Amy completes her studies and successfully earns her PhD. Ed's daughter and son come to congratulate her. Amy receives another message from Ed about a promised gift. When she goes to the lawyer, she learns that Ed transferred his Italy house to her. She also receives one final videotape, where Ed doesn't show his face. In this last message, he talks lovingly and says goodbye forever. Amy returns to her city. Her sculpture show is ongoing. Even though her model is damaged from crying, it still looks beautiful. Outside the exhibition, she meets Amazon, the man who helped Ed send videos and letters. He asks her out on a date, the same man Ed mentioned in his dream. Amy agrees, ready to start a new chapter in her life. With this, the movie ends. If you liked the story, please like and comment. We bring many movie explanations, so please subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Until then, thank you and take care of yourself.